people think that as they get older, they're supposed to feel a certain way. They're supposed to feel, weaker and not, bright in their view of the world. As I got into my early 30s, I started to feel loss of strength, lethargic. I started to feel, just not okay. I was not happy, but I didn't know what it was. The thing about me is I've been an athlete my whole life. I couldn't work out. I didn't have any strength. There was just nothing left of the old athlete that was there. So from 29, 30 to 40, a loss of half of my strength. That's a lot. It's psychologically demoralizing. It really impacted me in a way that caused depression and all the other stuff that goes with it. So a friend of mine that goes to NatureMed clinic as well, he suggested that I come up here. So when I came up here, it was very professional, very warm, very caring. They walked me through the process. They talked to me about how it's going to work, did extensive blood work, got my history, made sure that they knew who I was, and from there they designed a program to fix my problems. I worked with both Dr. Steve and Dr. Kelly. Even though they're looking at the same problem, they look at it from different perspectives. The combination of them both looking at it, they just catch everything. My problem was andropause, and so as I started getting older, my hormone levels just changed. It took about 6 months for things to get back to what I would call 100%. Right? I started feeling better right away. As the weight came off and the hormone imbalance came into alignment, I just felt like I did when I was in my 20s. I felt great. Before I started the treatment, if I missed a week and I went back and I started again, it's as if I missed 6 months. I would be just as sore, so that is also gone. This is 47, so when I was 29, I'm just as strong now as I was then. I can hike for miles, I could do a 10-mile hike, no problem. I could do any kind of stuff around the house now. So what I appreciate about NatureMed is how they look at it. They're not just trying to throw a pill at me and get me out of here. They're trying to figure out what my lifestyle is and how that is affecting what I'm experiencing. They're not trying to treat symptoms, they're trying to find root cause. Because they look at the natural piece first and try to sort it out that way first, and then if they can't do that, then they'll bring in medications. It works better. NatureMed Clinic has a really special product line because they have a regular doctor here and naturopathic doctors here. So between all of the doctors that work here, there's nothing that they can't figure out a solution for if there is a solution possible. They really did have a huge impact in the next 30 years of my life. Quality of life is going to be excellent.